What up, what up? Back at it again. Been a couple of days, but we back at it. I decided I am not in a rush, but I'm gonna get back to that in a minute. Um, I am wearing a Dewey, as you can see, or not a Dewey, but whatever, a drag cap or whatever. So y'all can get used to seeing that. My hair is done under here. I don't feel like, I'll show you, look. It is done, but I'm keeping it covered up. Cause, you're used to seeing this, man. I'm trying to keep my parts. I've been on a lock journey for a while, so just like my first full year with locks, you know what I mean? So as I'm growing with these things, man. As my locks grow, I'm growing. But we're gonna get into football first, cause like I told you, this is gonna be a sports channel as well. Like I am gonna have the self improvement. I might start titling it like sports and some. Once I get some more time and my setup gets a little bit better, I'll probably have designated titles and stuff. But for right now, I'm just knocking them out. I'm doing both. So we're gonna talk about football weekend first. Start with the NFL. I really don't care about all the other teams. It has been some upsets. I'm local. I'm in Jersey, so I know the Giants just beat the Seahawks. That was an upset. I know Pittsburgh lost to Dallas. My Colts lost to the Jags. That wasn't an upset, only for me. Who else was it? I think 49ers blew another lead. Um, Chiefs play tonight. They got the Saints. Bills got waxed by the Houston Texans. Um, I don't think Titans played this week. Miami won off of a lucky catch or once again it's like a lot of these games have been coming down to the refs. So I wouldn't say it was lucky, but just the fact that the ref had to say like it's a rule. If you're facing the ball, then you have to have both heels down, but if you're facing away from the ball, you can have both toes down. Stupid rule. Never heard of it. I guess the situation doesn't happen enough for it to be a common thing, but where did they get that rule from? I don't know who writes the NFL books. So Miami won, but yeah, so it's just been a wild football weekend for college. Bama lost. They lost to Vandy, an unranked team. They only dropped down to 7 though. Um, Missouri lost. They were 9. They dropped down to 23. Boise State won. They got this fire running back. He already has like 1,000 yards on like 90 carries. What are they? I wrote it down. They're 17. No, let me see. What the hell? Yep, they're 17. Yep, they're 17. We got Ole Miss this week, my LSU Tigers. I don't think we're gonna win that. I'm gonna be real with you. We don't got good defense. We still in the top 25 because we only faced one ranked team. We lost USC. I think they lost too. So I actually don't think they're in the top 25 no more. I might have skipped over it, but I think they lost too. They might have lost to Minnesota. Or maybe they just beat Minnesota. If y'all want, y'all can correct me in them comments. But yeah, LSU and Ole Miss. Ole Miss is number 11. They're pretty good. I think they were 9 before, but things got shuffled around. BYU is in like the top 15 now. They got me some bread before. Notre Dame, I think, is back in the top 10. Penn State moved up. I know Georgia's like 5. Texas is like 2. Ohio State is 1. 3 is like, I can't remember. Um, Oregon is 2. Ohio State, Oregon. Ohio State, Oregon. Damn. Texas. Maybe Penn State and Georgia. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, so that's where we going with that. But as far as everything else, today's video is just kind of about just understanding, okay, when you're on a mission, it is okay to take breaks. Like I know before, I was like, I've been tired. I don't want to do, like, even when you're tired, you got to push through. And yeah, that's true. But if you get stagnant and you just keep making the same videos over and over and over again, that's that quality over quantity we were talking about. It's nothing wrong with stretching the goal out. So instead of me doing 21 videos right away, but then 10 of those videos is me just telling you push through when you're tired, I'd rather do maybe 3 or 4 of those videos when you're talking about pushing through when you're tired. Then the other few can be for more stuff like actually distancing yourself when you feel yourself getting fatigued. It's nothing wrong with withdrawing as long as it's not permanent. And it's not like I withdrew from myself and then just avoided contact with people. I spent some time with family, spent some time with my son, I spent some time with my cuz. I did spend some time with myself today, but um, I've been spreading it out. So I think that was important. And then I came back to this video fresh. You know, I had a really good weekend. But on my mind, I still was like, yo, I gotta make some videos. Even on Saturday, I still was taking notes like, yo, when I do make a video, I'm gonna make sure I make it about this. So just to be able to have a goal and achieve the goal is one thing, but just it's about the journey, not the destination. This is like the perfect example for that. I could crank out 21 videos, it's completely possible. But to give you guys the best videos, so when you are coming back to watching this and actually engaging with it, it's not boring, you know what I mean? It's actually some interesting stuff. That's why I made sure I'm not just talking about motivation, about sports too, because sports season's coming up. Basketball, preseason's way underway, so there's going to be some basketball stuff. Chess, I don't really want to talk about playing the chess. That's more just like that's like my hobby. I'm not good enough, I think, to teach you openings or nothing yet. Maybe as time goes on, I won't close the door on it completely, but for right now, I'm not going to teach you how to play chess because I don't even know how to play chess. It's just a hobby. And that's a good transition to tell you. So I played my coworker this this Saturday, and he did beat me. And I was talking mad trash. I was like, "You can't beat me," stuff like that. But I wasn't putting the work in. You know what I mean? So when I lost, I took that loss humbly. It's not like I was like, "Oh, you know what I mean?" I immediately said run it back, but when he declined to run it back, like, "Nah, you need to practice some more," I didn't argue that because I'm like, "You're right." If you go back to them older videos, I definitely said I ain't been reading my book. I just been kind of playing. So I made a decision, right? Like I decided, yo, I do want to play chess, but I want to make sure I'm good at my job. I want to make sure I'm actually learning about these cars. So I know a lot more about cars than I did before. I still got some chess knowledge, but as far as just like dedicating my whole time to just learning chess, even outside of work, I don't think it's gonna get me nowhere. I do plan on doing tournaments and stuff, and those are for money, but I'm taking my time for it. I'm only 26, maybe at like 36. Once I start getting older, I feel like then I got like 10 years under my belt. Then I might start playing local tournaments or even hosting local tournaments. You know what I mean? Just doing shit like that. So yeah, that's how that's gonna go. So the point for that one is basically when you have hobbies, you want to dive into that hobby, but you do want to make sure you can still make a living, even if like you want to whatever you want to do. I just wouldn't give up your living to achieve that hobby. You know what I mean? Like definitely split it up because I've done it before. Like I went broke trying to go in on a hobby, and I don't even rap no more. You know what I mean? So just be smart about it.